All right, I'm on hole number 9 of the 2021 Winter Major. I'm in Wednesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Let's go check out hole number 9. Hole number 9 is hole number 9 at Greenoch Point. And yesterday we were getting some headwind on this hole, and I have never been a fan of hitting these directions out here. So this spot out here really kind of depends. Sometimes you end up with a little short shot, and you can take the shot through the trees. And if it goes a little bit too far, then you're going to have to wrap it around. If you end up bleeding into the rough here, you are screwed. You are SOL. Okay, any mistake up here, you're SOL. I'm going to take a shot where I come down through this area right here, trying to top spin it to just get out into the fairway, and it gives me a short or a long iron shot straight at the cup. The good news is that if you got a Nirvana in your bag and you end up in the rough down here, you can recover. If you end up in the sand down here and you have a Spitfire, you can recover. Okay, so you can recover on this. If you end up screwing up here, you may have a little bit more of a spot of bother. But you can recover. So like the risk versus reward. And I'm going to take a power 4 ball just because yesterday we were getting headwind here. And I'm going to take a firework ball. 4 power, 3 side spin. And I'm going to take my extra mile. And a grizzly. That's all I need. That's all I need. And my dog. And this lamp. Here we go. Let's see if we can get an Albie on the last hole. If you can make it over to the other side, you got a serious Albie shot. In my opinion, your best Albie shot is if you can get to the other side over here, so you got that long iron. You can make Albie on this hole. If you're trying to do the shot that's like the black line that was there where you're going around the trees, it's a blind curl shot. You can't really see where you're going to end up. You can set it up and you can try and do it, but your landing spot there will, if your landing spot's not exactly the same every time, it's kind of a hit or miss. Going through the trees, if you're in the right lane, you've got a pretty decent shot at Albie. But I think consistency-wise, if you can get to this fairway right here, if you've got the clubs to get over there. I never did like this shot from over here. I can tell you that right now. It's a blind curl shot. You really need to know how much topspin you're going to put on it. And there you go. Put some curl on it. Because if you bleed off a little bit too far and you're in that rough, you are screwed. If you don't put enough curl on it and you clip that rough right there, you're screwed. Very nice. Nicely done. They hit past the white line, though. They won't be able to go through the trees. All right, you can't put a lot of curl on it because that tree's there, and I'm going to put just a little bit of overpower on it. Hit it one ring great to the right. As long as I can catch that fairway right there, I'll be fine. That gives you a very straight up shot with a long iron. Now this is the shot I'm talking about right here. This is one of the things that this course teaches you, is these blind curl shots. Getting your ball guide to go all the way down to the cup. You're not going to be able to see where you're going, so it's kind of a blind shot. And they just barely made that. The good news about this green is that it's so steep, everything rolls down. As long as you catch the green, you're going to roll right down, and you're going to be very close to the cup. Very close. Let's see where I'm at in my club. There's max. There's min, so I'm about mid club. So mid Grizzlies 1.1 per ring. So 3.1 divided by 1.1, about 2.9. And I was a little short yesterday, so I put the ball guide a little through the cup. There's 3. Ah! Hit a one ring great to the left. I caught it yesterday where I got the skip and it slid way past the hole. I mean, it somewhere out here I hit one of these moguls and I hit on the downhill and the ball came down and then it just slid and it went way in the hell past the cup. I do like that spot down there for trying to get Albie better than any spot on this. And the deal is I think it's repeatable. It's definitely one shot at a time, but if you can achieve the drive that you're looking for, you've got a very nice, very clean shot at picking it up. All right, minus 15. So the goal here is the minimum score on this course, on any of these courses. There are a few par 5s out there that are really not eagle holes. They're birdie holes with an eagle opportunity, but the minimum score on this course is minus 12. There's 2 of the par 3s that we have to pick up. That's plus 2. And then you're in order to have any shot at getting up towards the top 10, you're going to have to shoot a minus 15. You're looking at a minus 30 around just to try and get yourself into the top 10. And if you want to have any shot at getting a banner, you got to be plus. So you really need to be looking at 16 plus if you're trying to get a win. Just the way that the tournaments are working out. But this particular course, you know, if you're shooting up there in that, you're putting yourself in a great hunt for a banner. But I think you're going to have to shoot plus 30 in order to have any shot at a banner, and you're going to have to pick up those 2 par 3s that put you at minus 14, and then you're going to have to pick something else up. We've got some great Albie opportunities. We have 2 holes that have serious Albie opportunities, and even the other par 5, there is an Albie opportunity on it. We have several of the par 3s where we've got pretty decent shots at hole-in-one. So, but the par 4s, those 2 par 4s, you have to pick those up. They're absolutely critical. All right, that was the 2021 Winter Major Wednesday qualifying round, and that was a look at hole number 9 of that tournament and hole number 9 of Greenoch Point. Thanks for watching.